Well, 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 look who has themselves a fresh new slab label. CSG. Let's dig in. Hello to all my sports card collectors, investors, all of my collectibles friends. How are we? It is Friday. We have almost made it to the weekend. I hope it has been a good week. We've got some pretty decent sized news here. We've got CSG with a new label, which has been under attack for quite a while now. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. If you like what you hear, the like button. We put out almost daily sports cards and collectibles videos. You don't want to miss any of them. Make sure to tap the notification bell so that you are notified. Also, connect with me on IG at SportsCardDad and on Twitter, the SportsCardDad. All right, so two things happened. You've got a new label by CSG, but then you also have a new grading system, which is actually probably more interesting than the actual label itself. Now, I'm going to put pictures up of the before and after, and you can kind of decide for yourself which one you like better. I'll be perfectly honest, when I look at the new label, I do see it as an improvement from what they were doing before. But, you know, honestly, I wasn't one of those people that would just absolutely, it was just disdain when I saw the green label of CSG. I didn't think it was all that bad. And frankly, I just really like the fact that their cases are so clear. They have some awesome cases. I think probably other than BGS, I like that thick BGS slab. I would say that their cases, their slabs are the best. I really like, you know, the clearness to them, the clarity, the clearness. You know, one of these, I know some of these people really aesthetically, they're big on how their slabs look and they just can't stand the label and blah, blah, blah. I'm not really one of those people. The new label to me, it looks like a slight improvement. It's not amazing, but honestly, it's kind of like labels are labels. And I just don't know how you're going to please everybody with a label unless you've got maybe like 2 or 3 label options where you've got, 3 different designs where people can pick which one they want. But I'm sure a lot of grading companies want uniformity with their labels. So, you know, it is what it is. I think the new label is okay. A lot of people will probably say, well, it's better than the old label, or there's going to be people that just hate the world and hate everything. And they're going to say, oh, this label is stupid, just like their old label. And that's going to happen too. But the bigger news is the change in grading scale, the way that they're going to grade cards. And actually, really what it'll come down to is how they actually grade the cards. I think it's going to be big for them, because the big knock on CSG is they are the toughest graders. They don't give out 10s. It's so hard to get a 10 through CSG. And let's face it, people want 10s. It's a big reason why PSA is at the top of the hill, because they don't have a 9.5. It's either a 9 or a 10. And let's face it, they give out a lot of 10s. PSA gives out a lot of ultra modern 10s. And so that's what people are interested in. They want to feel like they're winning. They want those 10s. So CSG now they have a 9, they have a 9.5, they have a 10, a Gem Mint 10, and then they've got a perfect 10. I assume that's kind of like a BGS black label, which is like, oh, you know, this is like the most amazing card. I don't know how you're going to be able to differentiate between a 9.5, a 10, and a perfect 10, but the hope is that they're giving out more 10s. Because if you've got 2 levels of 10, why give out 9.5s? I don't know. And I think they probably should have just done away with 9.5 and just gone 9, 10, and the 2 10s. It's either like Gem Mint 10 or it's a perfect 10. Take the 9.5 out. That way there's, you know, some disparity between them. I just don't know what the differences are going to be. And I feel like those are going to be the arguments of, you know, well, what's the difference here? This 9.5 looks exactly like the 10, all that. It's just too many layers. But that's just my opinion. There's going to be some people that are like, oh, I like the fact that they've got 9.5 in there as well. Fine. Doesn't really matter. But I would say that the thing that hurts CSG right now is the fact that the hobby wants 10s. They want to get 10s. They want to get excited about their 10. It's a 10. So yeah, what are they going to do? They've got a new grading scale now. So what does that mean for cards that they've already graded? Can people resubmit at maybe a lower price or something? I don't know, or get some sort of a redo on their cards. I don't really know how that's going to work, but the fact that now you've got a different grading system, it's kind of big, because maybe some of those 9s or 9.5s. Maybe those are 10s. Maybe those are Gem Mint 10s. I don't know. I mean, I think that's worth talking about. Maybe they will say, no, it's still a 9.5 or it's still a 9, but there's such slight differences in these grades that is anybody really going to know the difference between that 9.5, the 10, and the perfect 10? I think that's going to be interesting to watch. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts. Are you a CSG buyer? The fact that they are tied to eBay, is such a huge thing for CSG. This deal with eBay, I think, is really being underestimated. I mean, the fact that eBay is going to have a vault, the fact that they are already the largest platform, eBay is trying to make a move to really kind of reposition themselves. They've looked at what the competition is trying to do, and whether you like eBay, don't like eBay, Feebay, and blah, 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 they still reign supreme for platforms, and they are really making moves to try to really kind of put a stranglehold on the rest of this. And the vault, being kind of like a COMC-ish, type system, if they can get it to that. And then you also have just easy movement between, buying and selling. It's going to be interesting. And then you've got authentication on the raw cards if they can get that right. CSG is going to be in good shape just based on that business alone. They're not going anywhere, I don't think. And then of course now you've got a new slab. Some people are going to like that. And the new grading system, hey, if you start seeing a lot of 10s out there like we talk about, I think people are going to gravitate towards it. And then of course, what does it mean for resale and everything else? So the grading wars continue, and I love talking about it. I love the fact that there are 4 companies really that are good, solid companies, in my opinion, as options for whatever you're trying to do, buying, selling cards, PC, whatever it is. So guys, does this move the needle for you for CSG? What does it mean to you? Let me know in the comments below. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.